Jimmy let commando. Daddy no me. Daddy no me. Jimmy let commando. Daddy no me. Don't go into many Gino. Jammy way, I think be and me soon gonna feel happy. Don't be bad opinion. Oh, don't be bad opinion. This way we are. Viva mamio, viva mamio, viva mamio. Ya no viva mamio. I say worry mamia, money me I can't you. No na me. Baby Baminis, Baby Baminis, oh, don't be return. And my remembering you, Miss Rain, ya miss her, or don't see, found me to be. I am happy. Don't be bad opinion. Oh, don't be bad opinion. This way you are. Viva mamio. Viva mamio, viva mamio, ya no viva mamio. That's a woman, mamia. Money me, I can't you. No, not me. Viva mamio, viva Tromeo, ya no viva Tromeo, viva mamio, this way you, this way you, and this way you, that's a worry mamia, money me I get you go. Sorry, I know about me who Fabio, Otto Afimano, Mina, Sema Bamua, also Romeo, Mama was here with you, then Yamudi. Oh, Auto you come on the gym. Auto you come on shit. Auto you come on the gym. Silent, oh brand was you. On penny was so say now you the bank so. Tuntumbrani, oh baby, no baby, the bones are running in the sway. I'll do you. Need a fupa on your neighbor, yeah. Need a fupa on your neighbor. Oh, I don't need one meeting, no. Oh, only one missing the ball. Oh, yeah. Oh, only one needs to pocket more. I'll do you way. For something to me come on, can I send the picture me? Mommy, who's me don't be see. Put the antenna to your bell. Me too small. Sorry. I'm not to you. Say you're free to me, with the American and Pecosian, the man I want to do. What do you about to not see? Now, me share when you are me, then no, the mommy are wretched. You are not me who attend me. How do you? Need a fupa on your neighbor. Need a fupa on your neighbor.
Anaya of ANA.
Do you wait? Need a fupa. Oh, I don't need one meeting, no. Oh, only one missing table. Oh, yeah. Oh, only one is so anchor man. All you need, yeah. Only one need. All you need, only now. Only one need now. All you need is your only one is your look at tomorrow. All you need someone. Yeah. Only one is someone. Yeah. All you need enough. Yeah.
In fact, and every one of you.
Need a fupa on baby. Need a fupa on baby. Need a fupa on baby. Sorry, I know about me who famio onto a funano. Mina, Sema Bamua, oh, sorry, Tronio, Mama was saving you, and Yamudi. Auto you NkomohNkitnkiti. Auto you NkomohNkitnkiti. Auto you NkomohNkitnkiti. Sign of tear, oh Brandy was you, oh Penny was so, say now you the bank so. Tuntumbrani, oh baby, no baby, the bones are running, Jimmy Sue, I'll do you. Need a fool on your neighbor, yeah. Need a fool on your neighbor. Oh, I don't need one meeting.
What's the middle of one every day? Sorry, one you mean every day.
Only when it's no pocket tomorrow. Auto you way. Fansa betu mi komo ka asente de bichura mi mami hunseni mi domo piesie udi adama kayefe mi tu swa mazori auto you. Don't come about it. Oh, Bobby, I need it. Say, man, you're the doctor. Me taking us here. Say, you're free to me back. With the American Abeeku share. The man I want to. I know you about to not see you. Now, me say, when you remember, that no, the mommy, you're wretched. You ain't. You and mommy who are telling me, I'll do you. Need a fool power, you never.
Hey,
Need a fool power, you never. Do you way, need a me oh, I don't need one meeting, no. Oh, only one missing table. Oh, yeah. Oh, only one is so anchor man.
all good. In fact, me person me for akonya we na me de message bi akofo for now nipa mienu emma mienu na omode omasam abetu menim na nyame adom asamba na nyina omohwe ye sisi a ye kasa nti bidinchi akese ekoma omo nyina na omasam ane se afi 2024 ya ye besimi de omo boys enti no se oye bema wo ha na wo sika kakra wo hodwo wo koba ahoden kakra wo sipi wo sita na wo pegela bomodia na mami hu upa throw comment yasi because omo ha omo tie omo hwe omo nyina mami no so far menya nyina omo tie enti no se wo ha na kofi na mami ka se wie alai asemba ya no nya mutre mami ka se wie enti no
Pacho maninyo ne fast so ebi ana obi across no.
mami ka se wie okay, so far benya one potential so me kabio because almost say na ye dey accept to enim kra wonka won announcement ne maye sisi ameka muso mutie mi mumienu nya mutie mi wo hwe mi Enti na meka ama mo ate se maka. Enti ne besi bia no mema mo aso ate. Enti no omo ha omo nyina e wa abrochire omo America ha ya emma fefe so no. Ba ko de mi se na hu ne yie ne enti a o sister la ope boy but me de wakanti who my mind. Ba ko so mi se da hu ne yie ne enti ono sister la ope boy. Enso so eja omo aka. Enti no mefa akonya we na me de announcement atudwa say omo se omo pe boys. State omo one day nya de metimi abobo no sisi a wa we interested wo ka kire me a me hook you up na oni omo akasa na omo akire what to say, what to do, where they are and to move forward. Ni ebesi ekire bia no me back case me I don't want to know because a bit more hand I have problems. If you let me know I have problems, I kwa dey bia be coming. KKBK kakra be coming me nye ready. Enti no me de Miami nyame djuma. Enti mefa akonya we na mama obi bia kwaba. Kukua bebe obi a me wakwaba. That she said we tune in na ohwe mo akwaba pa kukua mo akwaba. Ena Daavi susu me mo akwaba. Daavi mo akwaba for tuning in today. I mean shout pa say for joining. And the same American no well we interested no well we interested in me hu. Ba me makuku akwaba ma Daavi so akwaba kese pa and na ultimate akwaba so ekoma misi. Na first two akwabas.
Wait.
Only when it's no pocket more. Do you wait for something to me come on? Can I send the picture? Mommy, who's me don't see put the other me too smart, I'm not doing you.
Akwesi anochi osi AJ minim se no obebo hopefully obeba nti oba asema wo kan na waka kire no ama na anaso person me ka kire me kama on so ene de me ye obia mouthpiece okay, good for you, Princess Fiona. You have been doing long distance for many years anyway. Hallelujah. So me you be a mouthpiece and then person can say me a chire.
That's what me to check girl, right?
Girl. And then me the Princess Fiona Bema. And I me the Irene. How do the ladies look like? Oh, trust me, Kofi. Trust me. Me mouth fake da. Ladies in it dear. Ekweyi ankasa. But send ye beya. Ebeye no. Send ye beya no. Eno.
Send ye beya me fado. Ochema, they go explain tire.
Evidence. Evidence na a problem.
No, na problem.
It's making me say me chia kukua ene akosia me chia omo pa baby omo. Akosia na
no di ade omo no mo.
o say
Daavi.
Who is calling me?
o say
Daavi, did you give anybody any one will be a message be so uncle deliver more.
Ah, on mic you're mute. On mic you're mute. Oh, on
Oh,
mic you're mute.
oh,
You have
Michael mute. I know how.
What's that?
what on camera. Bring the camera back. Nah, as someone Mr. We need your facial expression as a response. Ah, I
That
say
is
we can only see you or not hear you or one of them. What's going on?
Okay, what happened? I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry.
Let me busa so one will be message on deliver one.
Ewa hin.
A friend saying High Life Radio.
Me
Oh,
kura me ni omo yi go akara. Me da na me
Yeah, come
message
on,
as
what?
na kama de na ede na me ko pray high life radio say.
okay.
And then come on, what?
Clarification.
Obi the news is fake. I tell it
Well,
that
so,
fake
News,
news.
fake news,
fake
I don't
news,
say.
fake news.
fake is news.
And a bit fake
Almost
news. So be share boy.
no, me okay.
Oh, okay.
And you know, like I was saying, ako yo mo akwaba. Na me ka say ene no Emma mienu in particular no mo de o masama betu menim say omo pe
The
boys.
man be no na make a hona.
What say?
Make a home.
Aden ope boy.
W said the way I miss it
Aden
me nkra. And I miss person who say me ana.
I
And the
doesn't
person
know.
who
I'm
say
making
one,
my announcement.
I know what
He's
clarify.
rudely interrupting my announcement. I
I
don't
miss
understand.
who Miss who person me 9 years almost 10 years anniversary need to me be man.
No, boy, come.
Oh, the people stand no dey my catch us me me candidate dada.
Oh, okay. And yeah, supporters, wait,
Me da say oh.
you're white and that's why you're ready.
Thank you for the word so sweet.
You're welcome. So, like I was saying before I got really interrupted, Emma mienu bi ede o masama betu menim say omo per boys. Na Emma ne de omo ho fe kama but say na ebeye no. Eno de I don't know. Enti no mpacho say we ye be na wo ha na we ye single, we ye available. Minim posa single pe na omo pe o say. But anyway, omo so omo per boys. We ye be na we ye available was ka twa because and one of guys pa on your guy there forget okay yenya yenya candidates mienu Kofi Eboa any Edward Kwao Newton why only boys per girl. The only person also saw per girl Missy. And so I know they say, Princess Fiona, why lesbian? Bet me, I link him no up. Na Mark myself. But two way, they almost all per boys. And say, no, what. I'm say, now you catch a class of Chokana, on you food you might be and then. I feel the some of them can't come who put the fuck account. And so, no, a guy with money and good things in front. Okay. Irene. And Irene, me for one can you know because so far I only have two candidates. Open somebody will come one. And then Irene there on the no ad in the but two na kano. What we interested in who we backdoor. Na mabubo mudia amo. Ntino very simple. Na to say them kind na me say me fa kwenya we echia kukua ene akusu kwa fide wa banti. Ako na me chia o. Na me chia wa na ama a problem in your brain.
It sounded very suspicious. Why?
Baby,
Me baby, boy, me baby dear, oh,
until so who you be okay.
My brother catch a menu nice. Menu nice.
Why?
So behave yourself on this show.
fun ice, so nice.
Thank you for the word so sweet.
I before there all they know how to do is to threaten.
Hey,
That's all they know how to do.
I'm half arrow into
And then you know how to threaten. Hey, I'll deal with you physically and spiritually. Oh, they will never deal with you financially. That always physical and spiritual.
No, but it's as they be doing it nice.
Because of why? I go put a network.
Yeah.
Because of why? Okay. Oh, Kuku, also good evening, Nibi. Good evening.
She don't want to explain to you.
Kuku, the simple. You move on here. Okay. Let's listen to this brief message and then we'll continue.
Yo, Lydia. So when you say, "Apa, this is every abutre and as a manone, Echo Ghana dear, I have a breed." Then Subakubia, Obia, anyone that's here, a lollicash. And then, we say, Bisa, or man for say, I dance dear bay and a war, a lollicash. Mammy, I dance dear bay now, a lollicash.
Me a year said me already business money. So how you will want this particular app in the make for Ama Ubia, and say, and no name partners, no me sending me free Ghana. So I was sending me scanning in cities and million in dollars, and I don't America media move, yeah, I get you for you now. So
Wasumo, I'm what here. Yes, I'm coming to people from. Say, I dance dear bay and a war lollicash. When you're dancing, Granny Bemabia, we can go scapa. Ora, also. And that's the Ben I walk a lollicash.
Mother, Mr. Lollicash, go out bomuno. It was Wissika, it's wallet. Maybe Jenny Bian was cash on, or they send this Camodia, and I have not sent Aman, or go to be sent this Camodia. Mother, Lollicash, Wabomo, what catch roll, Miss Wabomo, catch a one, Papa.
Send them what's here. Sa pepe lollicash bois o man fo bebre na manya ababa wa fefe bi wa when me say no so said ye na obeka afa lollicash wo bi so bi aba ye na obeka afa lollicash
oh lollicash they are boy me kwan bebre so na dey ma me and pa ye samre me ko be dia akra me physical and to me come dey me to bia na ma show me cut me phone no mas can me they say dey me akronfo bi antimi wia me bi say me free lollicash abeg and no na dey come.
So what it? Obia di lollicash one dance here. Say lollicash na eye apa. Omu eyisu edi seni sika every amanone ekọ Ghana. Say wo amanone ba bia. Bia so yisu ane say obe download the lollicash e wo phone so na odi aseni sika akoma omanfo. Call App Store and as Play Store. The download it. Sisia lollicash wo busuafo ene wunuanom ene obia wo don bia. Lollicash lolly with jolly.
Lollicash, Lollywood Jolly.
Let me buy you. Lollicash for.
Mas.
Brabisi, can you yes it is secret? Baby, I want minimum. What's the matter for people? Yeah. Yeah, what's every day? That's why I find it bizarre.
I really saw you in Nibia.
Oh, they are no Catano.
It's a now.
Any on.
The same way any publisher say a cobra. The same way any publisher a cobra.
Anybody so.
Yeah. Iron boy.
Aquanistan was a no papa. I can't get to become back as one when you wet.
No.
Oh, cooks, was say one. Bye, sister. Yeah. When you throw, or when in myself, the only way. Why? Tricky.
And it's lollicash, Lollywood Jolly.
I don't jolly for more lolly.
Afia Subrunya ba. Wow, would you who this jolly no? This is the time to lolly your jolly. This is the time to lolly your jolly.
Mumubi, Modi Apepe, Mumubi, Modi Aya broken hat, Mumubi, Modi Aya Mumubi, Nina. Ebinum de ya kunu ebinum de pe boy ebi de ye dia ye bia de amwatch sorry atwa sorry ni nyine wo no enka afi we de mo use lollicash I did
No
$1.
more jolly.
I feel keke di aye ti bi aye. I feel ni be ko ni mu use lolly cash. Na mo lolly mo jollies. But there ya we share to take ko di. Onu wo hia mo a ko ni. Onu ke be ya. E ko yo okay. Ana bra. Fa ka jam ku mi ni. E ko ri di ka be ya anka.
Yeah, cause Ebia Princess Fiona, and I say, Obi, nice lady B, person or in fact, so be person check me be. I mean, come here, Miss me fan to preku. Me per meta, I didn't quite fair to say. So I give na edition,
O hia she we ya se oba. O hia. No for kra ko wo bi. Dada. Intino. Ya it's a wa wa ni.
So be person check me be on turn in fact, my men pet at the end of
What
fun
did I tell you? I'm going to craft for I won't ya.
Meta Quest 2 no. Why? Meta
Eddie,
Quest. Maybe 2 no be.
what the board game?
What's it?
What the board game, Anna?
Madam, I'm talking to Omo support Muti. And you,
Yes, I mean, the mini super.
okay, forward.
I have my son yet. My son, yeah. That way, the movie are only cashing. Okay. Hey. I don't know what's this.
Yeah, I guess the phone on text wo. I say, Oskeni or request. I then come not that I see what channel goes your beji. Why? Epu kakake in zone tongu.
It's not a good one.
And so beyond in a man who share with you, baby. A simple way, may baby be
Friday week.
yeah,
young.
okay. Well, Benyahono, Mammy,
Why
why?
living here? Because you say me near me kobo for me. I'm still recovering.
We'll pity.
Sister, I am sure. I
know dear. You didn't tobacco idea subatija. You bend, you need evidence. If we explain evidence being you be fun, sir. Na Obia, what is saying? How so far the week going? Charlie, fast power. Be okay.
Me so de me ka ha obi antimi mo abin
Obia ntumbo ntino one show ai
nyame
so far so bad that when I patch a week no onkoye nyame bobo the miss you say so is I wanna know why you okay kakra na
Still now.
Hey, I have problem.
Still now. And so still now.
Ezi my birthday bia.
na ye ze nyama
Yeah, also kwa juma
So me de kwa juma.
Down no patch.
Yeah.
Na nyamare nya nche juma na no also kwa.
Juma me is the band, I walk to the kitchen, to the bathroom, and so on and so forth.
And so on and so forth. And so on and so forth. And I pede who and so on and so forth and so.
No. I don't want to explain tire.
with no evidence. Okay. All right. So and then we are going to treat LDR. where the in na if some part of Ghana na everybody on top KB pays a problem, Baba.
Then.
I say
That's a word order then.
L. I don't know where you first one out.
L.
Where you first one out was simple.
L.
LDR. Long
LDR.
distance relationship.
Relationship.
Long distance relationship. Now, before we even go
LDR.
over everything, I believe it that yana ye waha yana ye te yana ye hwe yana ye kasa. One way or the other, obia fomuda.
I mean, the math from the brain.
Aha, one way or the other. So I believe it will be a good discussion where we can share
Very,
our
very good.
experiences. Now, there's something about long distance. I mean, long distance relationships basically in this modern world is based on text messages and phone calls for the most part.
I miss you. I miss you.
Under the phone calls, we have the video calls and the voice calls. Text messages, we have regular text messages and the emails and all that stuff. Now, I learned something that I want to share with you guys before we even start. It's called rules. And rules is basically an acronym for something we do with text messages. Okay, rules. And it spells just like the word rules.
Yeah.
RULES. Hey, why wouldn't ya?
Mm.
RULES. What's your name to?
Let me get my pen.
Yes. RULES. Rules. And that should be your basis for sending text messages to your loved ones, especially those of you in LDR situations. The first one
Now,
is
make him part.
to the first one, which is the R. Always read over your text messages. Read over your text messages as many times as possible before you send it. Read over your text messages as many times because one letter can mess the whole up. There was a Obi was send a message I come Obi or send I wish you were here. And Oja film. No, I wish you were here. It was a whole different situation. It was a whole different situation. It took a lot of explaining.
Explain that.
Yes, it took a lot of explaining. All the guy wanted to say, "Oh, maybe do baby, I made you know." Nah,
I can imagine.
also maybe do. Nah, I had a very very nice hostess also bar mu hotel or logging me or checking me in as in I wish you were here. No, I wish you were here. Took very, very long time to explain that one letter, no you. So let's be careful. The second one, and this basically goes for Mbesiafo when sending messages to Menyinfo. Okay. Second one, also use visual language. Use visual language. So instead of just saying Abia, you miss the person. Say how you wish the person was around you, how you're going to kiss them, or how you're going to give them a hug, or how you're going to, use visual instead of just I miss you. I mean, we are very visual by nature. So these visuals get us going. Like,
Okay, Chema, yeah, I miss you, Nika.
but sometimes add some spice to it. I can't wait to do this to you. I can't wait to give you a hug, give you a kiss. All the stuff that you do. On visualize, give him something to visualize. So that is the you. Use visuals. Use visual language. And then the L, leave him wanting more. Okay? Leave him wanting more. Like, send messages that will make him want more. Just like I said, make him want either to hear from you more or want to see you more. Like, ma onye bibia onye bad. Ni bochu akobia onye bad. But
But I should leave about it.
Leave him wanting more. For the L, leave him wanting more.
Him or her.
Him or her.
Him.
But for now, because I'm talking to two ladies and a bunch of other ladies listen to me worldwide. Princess Fiona, Kukua, Chrissy. I think Chrissy is with us. Nade Ade. Who else? There's another lady that. In fact, Emma was Obiancho Nidina. Me mom shout out. Why? Irene. I want to talk to my Nanaya of A&H in New Jersey. So leave him wanting more. Now, excite him. Excite him with your text messages. Don't do like I do. Me research because one of my main salutations. Yo! And hey!
And then they have been vindicated.
And hola! And hey!
Okay.
And what's up?
I hate that. I hate it.
It's
that is the style of a village boy.
It's not saying they are not saying they are a bad crowd. They are just saying that cut down on it.
Your girlfriend, how do you text your loved one? Hey, yo, what's up?
Yo, it's so romantic.
You know one thing I hate when I text a man that I mean, then the comment will come, what's up? Like a diasim.
Sup.
No, I don't like that. It just kills me. It shuts me down completely. Where whatever exciting news I have for you or how I want to flirt with you over the phone, it goes off. It shuts me off completely. And stop with that then.
Okay. To whom it may concern,
no, it's not, it has nothing, nobody to concern. I'm just saying that.
I hate it,
mommy. I hate it. Like that text, it be hey, you wanna then that's how me I read that message. I read it.
So we should text to sweetness, high sweetness.
Oh, that's a very nice.
That's a nice one. Okay.
Very nice. Don't very beautiful.
And now, Princess Fiona is more I text the whole message. Then they reply,
okay. More there. Sometimes some stuff, sometimes ignoring. Oh my God, I hate it. Okay, then. Okay, and some of them to do KK. What is that? Hey, people are not romantic. One bitch.
I'm guilty of some.
Jesus Christ.
In fact, at this point, I want all the women to text their pet peeves because we need to address it and we need to learn from it.
These are my pet peeves. Obiafada some better motion that imagine no age man. And I've said, even if you are just my friend, do not. Sometimes I'm almost not there to even say hi to some people. Like, period. I hate KK with so much passion. Oh, me too, Princess Fiona. I hate that. I so hate it. Sometimes I'll just be there and I have something nice to say. But oh my God. Oh my God. It's a 10 of serious.
Nah, unfortunately, one of your potential suitors say you haven't seen anything yet. No, wow, Kofi. Obia,
No, but seriously though.
more fans, and you read. Then you come and say this.
And you know one thing, I hate it when you are into an intimate relationship with somebody and you call them the name that everybody calls them. I hate that thing too. I hate it. It's one of my pet peeves.
That one day.
It's so annoying. Like, why? Seriously.
Everybody calling me Daavi, and you also calling me Daavi.
And you're calling me Daavi for what? Find me a special name. When I hear that name mentioned, I know some dofu be from me. Like,
absolutely.
It gives you that, it gives you that, oh, Davi, where or do you
something, different, special.
And
you make the
be able from me. Mempedo be also the never from. Saturday, be a friend. Papa, let's say I'm a friend. Abeeku. I don't ever want to hear you as a friend, as anybody refer to the person with that same name. I will be mad. I will be mad. Papa Chedo. Chedo and you good to send me by show you. So my point.
Asamba. I want to get more reactions, more pet peeves.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Like, you text to greet first, and it's like they don't see the greeting. Hey, kukua, how you know? Boy.
Princess has also brought up something interesting.
When I'm texting you, please don't call. That's it. Why are you calling me? If I want you to call me, I'll tell you to call me. I want to say something to your ears, I'll say it. When I'm just texting you, that is say you look handsome, I know I'm married, I may say, hey, sometimes you to be called transit Google as a research. No, I compare a be picture be and a video be a express it at the awin nipana or the bayano. No, I where you nanny. Hey.
There's no response to cry, and I don't want KK.
I'm telling you, no response. Not like, oh, I like that. Oh, really? What's gone? Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like,
okay, Daavi, what about say Odofu be about texting, not by replying with emojis instead of text or back?
It's so annoying too. But I feel like if a relationship is like that, it's either so a beginning the person is not into you, or so a later relationship and the person doesn't want to be with you anymore. You gotta start working on your brain to walk out of that relationship. Period.
Hepatitis be a sweet Daavi.
Oh no, I don't need you to call me Daavi if I'm dating you. Why call me Daavi? Daavi for what? Daavi is a public name. Why call me that? So once in a while you can put a sense of humor in there just to play with me, to be playful. But when you want to be intimate with me, give me a pet name that is so special. And whenever I hear it, I know there's something good coming up. And as I feel pampered and feel special, right? But don't call me David. Yes, will be any David. I come on, will be any, will be outside. David. Come on, name
No, be from get them then. She's not getting love, cry, you know, when your boy man. How?
That's it.
I'm a
That's it. If a person is not getting loved, they need to be loved. Period.
Hey.
Relationships without
ladies,
title,
and net contribution or a very relationship without titles, in my opinion, are the best.
What does that mean? What do you mean? Can you explain?
Yeah, I think Princess, when you what explain
No,
yourself.
do not come here and agree with her without knowing what she's trying to say.
No. I need her to explain because I'm not sure what she's trying to say.
Okay.
ABR, you know how sometimes you are cool with someone, everything is cool, but the moment, I don't know if that's the tangent she's taking, but the moment titles come in, no, then basa basa. So I don't know if that's what she's talking about.
That's kind of also true, but some people naturally they are like that. They become so tense when you start having sexual stuff with them.
Yeah.
Right? But let's play a little bit. Sometimes we can play, be silly. I should be able to talk to you about.
Oh, okay. So she's saying we are cool, but not boyfriend, girlfriend. But you eat or you don't eat?
No, but the engine I will be eating me wabra me no nisa.
I think that's what she's talking about, that you can eat, but no title.
No. But I don't play that. You be eating me that as in what? No.
So they too much.
Oh, there be no to mu asem, but it's a say you can't sa asem no man ti ase ye adwuma say ye exclusive.
Who is this?
Oh, hi, Mama. Oh, okay. He's in the UK. Okay, I'm sending
send him
you.
the link.
I'm sending you the link. So there should never be a title like no on title. Now, hey, you just go to eat me and just eat me like that for what?
But you see,
No.
I like this diversity. So you are strongly opposed, but she is very comfortable with that. And I'm sure there are other people who are also comfortable with that too. Like everything is everything. Just don't give titles.
No, but how don't you give titles? I don't understand. If you are my boy, no, if I'm exclusive with you, there should be that exclusiveness. Say, you and to Ubeka and I just mean right me it will be
but ABR is the type of eating don't ask, don't tell. If you eat, go and eat. Don't come and tell me because
in other words, you have an open relationship.
And
you know what? All jokes aside, and I still stand by my stuff. We all, men and women, the fact that you're with somebody doesn't mean that Obi will not flirt with you or whatsoever.
Boss, I beg, flip your phone this way. Give me a photo auto rotate. Na yen say mommy na and fill screen mommy why pacho. Perfect.
It's say I don't get it. Like if we are there, we are there. We did. You at the end of say open relationship because we will be our own casa. And I said, me, I still stand by being loyal.
So I guess
but draw lines and boundaries. I cannot be eating with everybody and still be eating you. And you, the moment you tell me don't put titles on it, me who say what you drink now? Who should share you matter? Okay, try title no. When you be the entire title who here say, and my way careful kakra. Okay. It protects you, it protects the relationship, it protects whoever you're with. If you're open. Now me say me no me obi aka some to my soon I want hear problem bet me up. It will catch my soon. Hey, there's no title. We say okay, I hear you. And yeah,
come and see eating.
And you say will do so that me dey be kwa chiche. But masa, let us what be kwa to am say me akra me fa serious be asa. Me fa anya hwe sa. Obi so obewe a metimi am na hwe. Na fe you move on. No me jaw. Titia, so open side because me nko marry. You know, it's your choice. You choose what you want.
Choose your choice. Okay. The last one, which is the S. It says stay positive. So you know how there are certain people, hey, Hispanic Amber Alert. You know how there are certain people, anytime you hear from them, it's a problem.
Oh no.
There's always like it's a chore to read messages from them. There are certain people, whenever they text you, because it's going to be. You said you're going to text me last night. You made me wait all night. You never texted me back. So I've seen you just changing your status and you haven't bothered to say hi to me. So really, it's been like 4 hours since we last spoke and you haven't bothered to say hi to me. I see you online. Sometimes you'll be on a live show. So, oh yeah, so you have time to go on the show. You don't have time to say hi to me. Text messages like this. When a man sees text messages like this, trust me, they don't even feel like replying to you. And that is why sometimes these messages will stay on for a very long time. You don't react.
Papa, can I say something? Can I just say something about this? And I get where you're coming from by saying,
you know.
Stay positive. But Papa, have you also, even though say but I could tell say a young day, says answer when I say you can relate, right? It's with let's talk like that. Now,
I'm not relating to anything. I'm just stating facts.
It's natural. We all do it sometimes, right? When a person relies on you, okay. I think in reference to what you just said, what I would say is that as in to in a sense that everybody learns different. I mean, my parent, or you're so crazy. If you, let's say, if if I'm into you, I never get bored with your pattern, like the way you move with me. I would never get bored with it. If I have to do a good morning at 6 a.m. and we've agreed at 6 a.m., text me. Believe you me, I'm so intentional about it. I'll do 6 a.m. on the dot. At that meant 6 a.m. about 6:05 no. If you may explain me, and now mechano in a very different way. If let's say I do Papa, good morning. That day, that will be the day maybe you will see if you're handsome, maybe hey sexy, maybe morning or do you know those kind of things, right? So you sit here and tell me, say, you have time. And truthfully, people make time for people that they care about. So if you're going to come here and say, I'll see you on the show, right? And now I say, Obi my dear, now.
Because we started was one for me at all.
I'm just saying. And sometimes it's not even about.
Hold on. There's a question for you.
What question?
Hey, you now I know who you are. Be careful, you this girl. No, but truthfully, I will not call anybody who is not handsome. You know what? I have changed over the years. I think through NkomohNkitnkiti a little bit and through other people. I'm the type that never uses these words in vain. If I don't have anything doing with you, please don't call me sweetheart. If I don't have anything doing with you, don't use those.
Absolutely.
For me. It was a no for me.
If you don't mean it, don't say it.
Don't say it. Me, I take words very personal. So with time, and my bad just take a crap. But again, because all those emojis and all that, it has landed man into some matters where it shouldn't. So, sweetie, now I responded, oh, honey, I didn't go for you, so no boo, honey, love, no. They say, it has lost its value. Mikodi, papa, china, mikodi you, papa. Oh, of course, I am flexible, kakra. Oh, be nice, kakra. And then you
don't want to explain that.
Because someone name me sweetheart, me know this sweetheart. Don't text me sweetheart.
Simple.
And honestly, people that go out of their way to be using these words for me, I address them by their name. I will address you by your
Daavi,
name.
Daavi, so that you're saying so you're not going to call me sweetheart again?
No.
We'll put you on the spot. Answer. Answer.
I've never called anybody. See, no, but you know what? African men always call you by your name. No romance. Oh, Debbie, I beg to differ, Kakra. I think some of them, if you mean something, they will. But truthfully, a lot of these men have been using these words in vain. And what I'm saying is that Usha see a friend is sweetheart, beautiful, honey, darling. Made me pay attention to people's behavior. And so when you change, I'll question it. The moment you start changing, mess start your question, and you might be meeting, right? About you. So please, the old team fan query, yeah, and chat here. More texting sweetness, more texting beautiful, more texting honey, this and that. Wouldn't say me no honey, don't honey me.
Don't honey me.
Don't sweetheart me. Me
Auntie,
new.
Davi
If I'm not your boo, don't boo me.
Message Davi Pacho messages in new text message no one in. Me found to Ghana.
Hey, a problem. Say Dimpa. Yes, I know passport, but what you done?
Because the okay, why exclusion biao? Why exclusion biao? So I say, it's not me visa no. Ara papa me boa.
I mean, no, you are 110%. 110%.
Why exclusion back? And I never mention no land for you ho.
I don't care. I am sure them upon. Yeah, hey, who's that you?
Yeah, fire truck and I say, yeah.
What?
Listen, and you
good day, mommy.
I said, I'm making
Obiso ba club out and I was here, sister. What's it been to bear for Obiso? Hey, Adam, I feel see the day chat to so credit at the wine.
Be a cobra.
Yeah, hey, Daddy, Papa, why you cobra? Who know the Ababa?
Yes, hey, Daavi. Well,
but all jokes aside, you know. Oh, yeah, Papa, Trasso, because me, these things, it's a no for me.
Okay, but officially, Emma said in Park, boss.
Welcome, sir.
High Life Radio, NkomohNkitnkiti. Yeah, show every Wednesday. We talk about everything, you know. I say I grow, but you see, it has changed. Trust me, it has changed lives of many, including Yankasa. It has changed lives of many, including ourselves. Like, you know, be what now you're fun so you're about from kakra. So I know you're fun foam. You say no, I will say your man a costo kakra. So you know, we learn from each other. No judgment zone. Free. This is one show. I have not seen any argument on this show before. Everything is, you know, because there's no right or wrong contribution or right or wrong answer. And you know, you are welcome anytime. Be out or show or America person will join you. We'll send you the link. And then
thank you. Listen, thank you. Okay. First of all, with the OBRC, with the OBRT, and also share BRC. I mean, quickly, I just got the link to come on, and I was accepted before even introducing me, which I really appreciate. I was quite interested with the way now Okasano and Missy the Manchester Okasa, but not that video which Missy no ye but I'm
boss.
And I'm sister we no be share the match. Me could be too, but I mean I think Papa, you are doing a great job. Say, idea home. Na so bia or media platform is na say if they're doing this educative jumana home. And can be dance sebi. Omo mkofa program na kasa social media ba ya kwa omo ba. Omo de ba be pesika. Ebe train nipa nyansa. Yen ye di bodua. Ye di ku. Ye di atem. Ye di be yiye ho. Any sanya manyama na. We say make say na da via ni because the juma mu ano no.
Now buy who introduce no. And we better now okay ka.
If I show some me buy no na me who say the do man can be a befa man can tell my Daavi what the beg me misro. The papa show your friend me say dimpa me normally ankasa can be UK. When I'm busy and se me chere baby a me se see a Daavi so be ma me ho akere me chere because
honestly be drop you
can send a message.
But who operate more?
Oh, so on can be or wala.
Wo de me okure me kind of credit because Daavi be tell me.
Yeah, think
you about to be some information me aka me okure mu ha ya. Right. My Baba can't hold for at least for about a week to go.
nice.
And the more kwaba. I mean, we'll call back and say, meaning say, so you could be a water, but they be a Thursday, if you won't you can stay up.
If I know time,
say on Juma Thursday, I means the Wednesday he can stay up.
No, if I know the times in Okwadia, I mean this
so
the stuff
the
I
time
do
is
in UK.
10 p.m. US time, 10 to midnight US time. And you know, they be we are flexible on your Thursday, you can stay up in the night.
Where in US time?
Eastern.
Okay.
Eastern, yeah.
Houston, Texas?
No. Eastern time.
Eastern time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
So like New York, Virginia area time zone. Yeah.
Right.
So
I think in Dallas. I'm in Dallas now. So
Dallas is like 10 o'clock, right? 10 14. Yeah. So you are 1 hour behind us.
I see.
Yeah, I high 11:14.
So just in case Daavi person who didn't be have about sorry program.
Sorry, crusade.
Crusade. Sorry, baby program. Now why? Was up was on no why?
The man, yeah, the boss.
Hey, I said we did.
Oh, Joe, say on your notification. Joe, hit me back later. Now, I would.
Now, said the pastor were introducing you. Okay, also introducing one. I may introduce him.
Introduce.
So he's in UK. He's into media. He has his own platform. I think he's been in on Asia shows so a couple of times. Recently, told me Okuku Seku show was being shot in London. Not Emilia and the production and not Omodi and the studio. So
it's still going on. It's still going on.
There you go. So he's also one of the media gurus in the UK running things. About by introducing who you know will be because I say, hey, okay, anyway, it's that's how come I mean he's been a brother and say Majid's brother the movie be an old premiere and the idea and I had to link him up so they could also help with the premiere in UK. So
I told you UK no.
Yeah, that's the and me well I bet you US how you class waba. Hey, I'm for yeah sorry program no vampire my wife fast the
Crusade.
I the Bible here Bible.
Crusade no boy.
Yeah, also
Boss you more kwaba say you say you a connect with UK UK yes you ba be
no problem all the time
we can hang out. Okay, so and then a topic how to deal with LDR, long distance relationship. Now I just segued a little bit about something I may prepare for the show, something that I learned about. So basically, what we realize is that with long distance relationships, there's two main ways of communication: either phone or text. Phone, it could be visual, voice or video. And then text messages, regular text or emails and stuff. But so we're dwelling mostly on text messages. And we had the rules, acronym rules, which says, read over your text messages before you send them. Use visual language. When I was sending message, on to me visualize it as somehow can, and then leave. I wrote them down.
Leave him wanting more.
Leave him wanting more. Leave him wanting more. And then excite. Maybe my text message exciting. And then the last one is positive. Stay positive. Don't be, don't let your messages be attacking me and always, coming out with something negative, something that would want you to put the phone down for a long time before even reading. You want to, as soon as you see their name, you want to smile and you want to know what the person is saying next, and you want to immediately respond to them. These are the type of communication a foster good long distance relationship. Now, some of the tips of maintaining long distance relationship. No nudes before every day. Oh, NkomohNkitnkiti, if you are interested, it's open to all for now. If you want to come in, I can let you come in. But for the most part, we have a group here discuss. But if you want to come in, you are welcome. Now, the first, I could say you know NkomohNkitnkiti. Oh, feeling my missing no news because after breakup.
And also, I beg to differ. And I think that is very interesting because I remember recently Auntie Odo was talking about that. And also from men, when you talk to a few men, you get the chance to talk to them. Yeah. I think, it is even okay to send your coochie, okay, but without your face. All right? See, I learned, and your boobs and all that. I think the men love to look at those things, right?
They love to have it on their phone.
Yeah, it excites them. So I would say that if you're in a long distance relationship, it's also a good thing to send stuff like that, but don't add your face. Okay, yeah. They can take it anywhere they want after breakup, and who is going to tell? And the last time I made a group or clubhouse, and when you come to my room, it's about a lot of conversations. I was asking everybody, say the mema sebi edik eguho in a picture. Any mad dear, and I was just doing a survey. Can you pick yours out of a few, or like a lot of peas without face and dicks without the face? Can you not pick yours out? And now beat me, unto me. And
so wait, let's do that survey right here. Missy, can you
pick my own picture of my own coochie?
No. Let's say we put a picture, multiple pictures, but then including yours. The brain picture no face. Can you pick your coochie out?
I know my coochie.
I'm just asking. Yeah, can you pick your?
I can.
I thought you're talking about your partner.
No. I'm saying it's a
Oh yeah, I'm sure. But my question is, can you pick your partners out?
Yes,
I can pick my partners out too.
Papa, they asked me that, and I said yes. Something that you've been dealing with for a while, you should be very observant. Say, Obia, the picture, bro, say, oh boy, didn't take picture, Brenna. And so to me, who did quick, I said,
that's not mine, that's mine. Yeah, absolutely.
You should be able to tell, say, where you my girlfriend pussy. Period. That's not my wife's pussy. It's after
yeah, I get where you're coming from.
You should be very observant when it comes to these things. Not necessarily don't coach any partner to watch it, but when you are intimate with people, when they go naked and all that. You should at least.
Sir, Dimpa, is it that easy for men?
Well, yeah, it's not.
No.
Okay.
No.
And no phone is so
if the no phone comes with a bit of a body,
particular
body big cry. If there's no phone, I don't think you can. But if there's a body be attached to it, so
okay, let's assume me date you. Out of the blue, some dude, Papa gets up and sends you a picture of my boobs or my pussy and tells you, Media Breno. You cannot identify and say, when you're Daavi there.
What my dear, I could be honest with you. I could be honest with you. It's these days now, and what I can do with the computer or my phone,
right?
And you maybe how we bet me send your bro. You would think say, or send your bro up. We make my send pictures dear bro. You would think say it's me, but it's not me. Because I can Photoshop it.
I get your point, but maybe friend is safety say how safe Obi Beye say Ghanaian men will never, because the lights are.
I don't see a point.
This is what you come. What do you come?
When do you come?
This.
Now there be a light of saying no.
But see, that's the thing. That's the thing. And here say yeah, we send the pictures, you know, so that we can carefully observe, because
there been any panel. Okay, we're talking about long distance, so I'll just leave it there.
Yeah, long distance, short distance thing, especially.
I still no send the picture, bro.
Just like Akosia said, if there's a case where you have to help identify where will be your baseline? You need a baseline.
I'm thinking, say my husband should be able to pick it out, to pinpoint.
You're thinking?
No, I mean I have confidence. So Obeka say yes, my wife I didn't. Onye my wife I did, because
Papa,
this is something.
I do well. Say I'm just so to see, and I miss you to see how to be so little. And it's well, when you are doing that,
problem ain't coming.
I'm telling you,
because who knows?
19 years. Now they have it when you don't who say I did.
But you'll be surprised.
No. For him, I know he will be able to tell.
Papa, 19 years.
I have confidence.
As a mama, okay, I think I agree with you. You just the individual.
But even I think so, and some people. Let me share this. In my room when we were having this conversation, I was leading the conversation. I was modern, and a lot of these girls even told me, said they cannot pick their own pussies now.
Oh, no, dear. Maybe I'll pick it up.
And I was like, what? It will be the wadia beto because way or dear umaku si the madam se facture me way the media. And so to me argue say way in your media.
There's nothing, just a hope, no under will be a identifiable. Well,
but it's papa person check me say you go who to me pick who the every.
Mianka media.
Yeah.
Any depend you.
I'll never even trust a guy who can even pick out his own. Because
identify your own body. Why not?
That should tell you the man you dating it's not serious.
No, because you can also not pick yours.
No.
No, missing out with Oh my God.
Some focus are there and then we'll patch us and we'll be serious.
Because Daddy, men are not like women, no.
Say like that, but don't say we are not
Now
serious.
you guys got me believing, say,
Don't say we are
we
not
should
serious.
understand. Oh, miss my
No,
buy
I get it. I'm just asking them, say, me. Say, what's a man and they kind of pay attention to things, but low key, right? So I'm just trying to check, say, can somebody pick their out?
The thing is, for the most part, Sabo Jacko say a flossy. There's a lot of, but for the most part, a boy jacka.
There be means that
no, it means that a be there short, a be there thick, a be there slim, a be there.
I didn't say maybe say I tell you to be top picture no to my dream. Where you bring it to me and I can visualize, I can look
I can point it out right away.
This is not my man, whatever. So no.
Well, I believe, say, especially those who have men can say extra gigantic, ginormous. You know, maybe it will be easier.
Papa.
Sorry. 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 Let's move on.
Ebi has big balls, right? Tio. Ebi has a lot of skin, right, on the balls. Ebi are straight. Ebi, the way I try to completely trimmed all the way down. Some too, you can
smooth,
to be able to ID this thing and say.
In fact, I do about me be no come problem. Jacka make us
Can you help us?
Papa, Mr. Yeah, friend, one is so you're true. What should have been a man?
Okay, you're a long distance relationship.
Papa, ask the men on the platform if they can be able to tell their own.
Most of them said no. I mean, there are only a few. Papa went to us now. Jinu who's doing a show, but he still cannot.
This is something else.
I say he believes.
You can ID your own stuff.
He knows he's a show, but he still cannot. So far, I think there's only one person, Kofi Abua. And now I can say he can pick his out.
The little I can say about this. I do we understand time. Tell me my because I do we home. When we say that time now, we say a bank pin number correct me the amount. We say if there's a calendar the amount. Go can say enter car my bet to car mount. Wow.
Yeah,
you bet reality. The true high generally be now fend your photo. So just say. Now fend your photo. I idea second would be see me na me say ya na me draw na me picture but when me draw on one. I picture na me the heading. So just say. It would be something never be about the sea or the another mountain. Would have to once having ban will be some sad and until then we patrol.
And then your poem me will homework my for Papa.
And go for problem yes, sir. Now why not? To say that he say okay. What would Jack have been over his shape for now? There's any bear or you be able to. Charlie.
David, I would say some now you can't see so say. Where you should send pictures. And we are feeling
okay, so if we are basing on a picture, then you have to send it very often.
It is once in a while, no man and near Jacaka. Maybe out there no phone, maybe a nipples, no cacra. Why you're then after one phenomenon. Na nipples, not sorry, now they are cookacra. I will track a clear video because Ebia Benum, right? Ebia air chair, Ebia it misses you. it misses your touch and all that. Right?
Good.
And that's how
That's 1 year.
Then you have a point.
Why 1 year?
Say consistency.
Now, what's your picture? We say, nah, they are quiet. You know, what be numerous one? Yes, pick media. Or say, I can't pick.
Different angles in every man are consistent.
Show me
Me want homework.
You own on this one.
Now we could have one of two and
then cry and you shoot.
Yeah,
okay. I tips you grab it to me.
This thing there, it won't slide that. It has to work.
What's your comments? And we say I have 3 regular.
Wait, I say, well,
3. I don't mean nah.
Only the shapes, the sizes, and the sound.
Well, renowned acclaimed. It's already he's on a whole different world altogether. Okay, so tips to maintain a long distance relationship. One thing I saw that I found very interesting is that exchange some personal gifts, something of sentimental value. And some of the examples they gave was
necklace,
like a necklace, a pillow, jewelry, sweater, mugs, anything. Sometimes it be your favorite t-shirt,
That's the missing the idea.
Hey, Debbie,
I say, you can say what you say.
That's missing the idea. And
the long distance.
Said
somewhere me say long or short or Nina has to work.
No, but I think say any now we me two chairman microphone very romantic. Long distance here, papa. Buster short be near there na nyeta.
And I would nyoma. Boy.
Let's not be no agiba.
O say you hold man. Onya ni over ne shirt be a wo ho no afi na o ti me share o na ni color no.
Daavi is beautiful. She have a long distance
relationship. Isn't she?
Hey, one.
Hey, she has a long distance with me. Pacho, 9 years. 9 years. Pacho.
A simple question.
She has a long. No, but say.
I say, Daavi is beautiful. Will she have a long distance?
Oh, she will. Me who will no?
Will.
Daddy, I'm a long distance. It's a short.
Hey.
Okay. Missy, that customer.
That is my word.
Nine. Can you, mama?
And so I think it's not a bad suggestion. Like if you exchange something of sentimental value, something that it will never go bad, or it's always there.
Yeah, I love jewelry, Tino. Tino, and a bit me at Damicumsa.
Okay, I've got. There's a book I'm writing it. Actually, I finished it. Waiting for Amazon to print it out, and they're small, but maybe only about 5, and the 5 for now I've posting it Yeah, I posted it now.
Oh, okay.
Five tips here for people to go through. But I mean, with long distance relationship, once it'll be because a necklace, and I say sometimes when you are with someone, first thing we should know about relationship and beginning or when I was a bit naive, not meant here, but the 5 signs of relationships, the 5 choices of relationship, your best things about relationship, obi or how we name your love language. It you better auto necklace, I won't touch ye. Auto diamond man, I won't touch ye. Obi or ha, woman is sika, onye she. Obi love language, you have to, you have to know the person's love language to give. It could be a handkerchief just coming from you. And I be an pakona bed home. It's what for me, my major key is communication and knowing the person now and then.
Only a long distance.
So what I say. Communication and knowing the person now and then. And how does a person understand about love language? So what I say. So when you start 3 keys here, who you be many pakona easy man. Because when you say the pakono, say remote to crown out the money pakona remote now the man or better cherish remote
because I was a value for it.
That is the love language. So what I say, obi love language could be a text message that they read from their partners or their husbands or their wives. Obi love language is so no.
We have to talk about that next week.
Hey,
Love languages.
because I said you are going to
Love languages. Papa, I told you the other time.
Yeah.
But culture, continue, please.
So
I'm doing my notes.
Yeah, these 3 things, I mean, I will go into it more next week. And then we'll talk about it. But we should know all these things because Nipa be a warrior. Obi no be a worry for about 20-25 years and they don't even know what their partner wants.
Absolutely.
So what I say. And the mindset I'll be the worry mono will be the mindset to do worry mono the love language in the crown will be all with him a different love language because on the mindset of the Bible say or per se who say the pakro sika and I say the pakro and I say the pakro no for and I say that's all. They don't study or they don't want to know anything about love languages.
Yeah.
So they say, and they are be a dinipa bibrenya ewa. But I am really happy about this discussion we're having now because it looks like it's an open floor for Bia to say anything, and it's also going to be a good education for especially our viewers. And me crab to create me nyansabi. They say, "Mama," they say, "Davia tell me say, I say, Mama need that ho."
Yes.
That me share that share dear.
We need.
Shine your eyes.
Say, Papa say me come one. My journey chiman my say
look inside for future reference.
For future reference.
Okay, so the next one is it says set routine, and I think Davis kind of sort of touched on it during her submission. Set a routine. But in setting the routine, there are so many things you need to put into consideration. Your schedules, your time zones, and all those two put together would make available your availability. So if you set good, reasonable, realistic routines that you can follow, for instance, ABR Anopobia, Sarah, which depend on what time zone. Between some time period, you both are free to text or to call each other or something like that. You need to try and set that routine, make it as consistent as realistically consistent as possible. Meaning that you still have to play it by the ear. There are some days that the routine will not work. So you need to adjust to stuff like that. But some kind of routine that at least before you both go to bed, you have to hear from each other, even if it's not calling, text, good night, stuff like that. It keeps everything going.
It's under communication,
Yeah, under communication, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are looking at how to make
a long distance relationship.
And I like I said, the biggest key is communication. I could be some question.
How? Okay, I don't know if it's it's the right time, but ideally, in a long distance relationship, I don't know if you're going to tackle that. How often should these couple talk or hear from each other?
Okay, I think it's one of the points. So
you got to be spontaneous. You got to be like your mornings and your goodbyes at night. In between that time, you anytime when you love someone, even when they don't talk to you, you just go back and watch their picture or their message if you're sending brother. Just
go through
at that time now, we share that message, if that person there's nothing with you saying, I'm missing you.
Yeah, I'm thinking about you. I usually do.
I'm thinking about you. So you don't have to have a limit. You don't have to have numbers or times to call or to text. So they say within the morning, afternoon, evening. And don't put, because it will be like they said, Papa said, you have to make sure say you do this in the morning or set times and all that. For me, I believe in spontaneous. I believe because maybe every day, about better time I born 9 and I make that. It be an asata munya die. So what I say, and maybe I felt today me feel say be about 4 o'clock my brain. My brain now I should say something, not just to tell you say me that because 4 o'clock be a meaning say me that sorry be. So what I say, but understanding say more communication and a more clear understanding between the two of you. On can't crowd him say, oh. Meaning say me do and I say me hunipa on say be on naya and I said obetimi I can be a me and I said obetimi sorry I can be but say when we expect it now it becomes a problem. When we expect it becomes a problem. If you expect say and I be I send me huni messenger fine, it's good to say obeti nipa nanka and I be no say and I be an what ten can do okay. But if you that anapana, sorry, and now we okay. If you say anapano, me okay. If there's something going on, I don't want you to even to know because when you say who be about how.
Right.
And I remember say about how I want to calm down before I talk to you or test you. So what I say. And I said when it becomes say idea, yes, say be a routine for you now. If you that me down run or you come and charge me phone, sorry, my phone battery. What I say. So when it becomes a routine now, don't set routine for you. Be spontaneous with that spontaneous will be like every day, anytime.
But can we say some routine no also a good.
Some good.
Some
is good.
It has to be like a communication between you guys and as matured people who want to be in a relationship and a long distance relationship. As a matter of fact, no, you have to understand from both ends. Say, even though we have this routine, it could change. To say the papa kind. Something can happen. There's emergencies, there's stuff, your phone battery can die, you can fall asleep, without when you're dealing with somebody who is mature, not sanyama way, and yet to say, Timbia and Timbia Nebia, what that without telling me, and I say one frame me, and I say, oh, battery, not and you're consistent. I think the person should understand.
The mindset of ourselves,
absolutely.
The mindset have to change because my dear, say if I'm so much if I trust Daavi so much, now say Daavi frame me at 4 o'clock. Okay, I should understand. They said there's something going on when you don't frame me. I should not assume anything around it. So, yeah, be bonny and that's what done. I should know, said David the uncle framing. Into my antenna and can. I should not worry. Or because of or damn when you when you have a good heart, you pray for that person, no, whatever he is doing, he or she is doing. You don't have to worry because when worry sets in, when the worry starts setting in, you overreact.
Okay, so I think I want to add on a little bit. I think you have to make an intentional effort also as a person to also work on stuff. And when you spoke about maturity, I get it. I happen to find myself in such situation, and I kind of realize that I'm going off guard a bit, right? I say a lot of thoughts are going through my head. And then for a minute that I go like, okay, wait a minute. There was a time where this person was reaching out effortlessly and never bothered. Even if I don't call back, the person will still call me and will not find any issues with it. So let's just say table not turning where I have to be doing that. I need to take the gender out of it. That gender thing of we oba and say it's okay. What is wrong? If what because nipa na auntie right? Also if you are the one doing the calling, because I said the person never got tired, never complained, never had a problem calling you. Beyond there, fine, my friend. I just want to hear your voice, my friend. 80 also sana. Go ahead, just do that. 80. All I'm saying is instead of fussing, arguing, which sometimes you find yourself doing that. But I think also there should be a humor when it comes to that. Hey, na said dimpa, I don't know, maybe I'll do you na my friend where you want pa na say, benye, I don't know, me can't frame me not me friend from my friend, the tone, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they cut off kakra. But I think I agree with what Missy also said. I am good with communication. Me, if you tell me you call me 6 o'clock, I'm sitting waiting at 6. 6 o'clock, I make your phone. One friend, one text, one check me why. I see back on a bit me when I slide it. I see me a slide it, a kind of back me at Twaswa, me family 100.
Absolutely.
I'll start thinking negative. And the moment I start thinking, it could be said there's nothing going on. But for the
But you can't leave the person in suspense like that.
Thank you. Because Obiani said your thing, and I love the part. Maybe I can go back to the part where you talked about love language. I would rather talk about the triggers of your partner. I love to communicate. So we
that should be a different topic altogether.
I'm just saying, when you do this,
Missy, write it down.
I told Papa about it the other time. So we have to do love language.
Especially when we are not sleeping in the same room together, which we're talking about.
So officially, you are the secretary of the show. Now you write all the stuff down.
When we are not we are not together.
This subject interests me.
All you can do is a text message, right? Oh, I have not forgotten about you. You're still on my mind, but maybe I'm tired of doing something. And yesterday we are doing, but do not make it a habit of getting too comfortable and say, oh, the person should assume, say, we okay. Assumption. It brings anxiety.
Yeah.
Right? It brings worry. You start questioning, has this person found someone? Have they changed? They've changed, right? And when we say to me, yet the same as they are, but there should be a communication, and that's all I'm trying to say.
Like people change, but when they change that drastically, then it's a problem. Then of course you're human. You start questioning stuff, and you start, doing.
Yeah. And I remember warning people like that. That's where don't put anything on it. I'll call you in 5 minutes. Don't do that. Psychologically, you're gonna screw me up.
I'll call you when I'm free.
Don't put a time on it.
Because 5 minutes, I'll be looking at my phone.
Yes.
So if
it goes past it,
can I call you back?
Thank you. That's it. I will call you back. And I'll call you back.
5 minutes into me find back. You can convert the 5 minutes.
No. But just like I
Be
said,
intentional and specific.
Yes, there were times, and when you can't continue with that for a long period of time, don't start it. Don't do, I'll call you back in 10 minutes. At the beginning, when we were in our honeymoon, you'll be doing 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 4.1, why not, afraid? Right?
4:59.
So, you see, it's a pattern. The human brain, that's how it works. Now, I can't say, I see we are consistent to a point. It is days to be honest, one year, but what's in the panel started feeling BB about you? Say,
on your record of consistency, no record, and I'll call you back in 10 minutes. It's going to be 2 hours. So you should get used to it and not think anything about it.
Like what Akoso is trying to say, if you can't fulfill it, then don't say it.
We're talking about trust, right? Do you know these are the things that make one trust someone?
But you see, I'm glad you brought that because that is the next thing that we're going to talk about. Building trust. Hold on.
Go ahead, then I'll take us.
Let me run through some of these messages real quick.
Hey,
what you share for pen for because you grab Fifi Aban say on the end say he will usually leave you a t-shirt and leave you cologne. So that anytime you wear the t-shirt, you smell him. Obviously, who say Ghana no love language is renter because
another love language is the maniska. Give it maniska.
Momo. Lolly with jolly.
So lolly jolly na say
lolly and jolly is a love language.
Lolly can have send in the kakra.
Yeah, lolly or jolly with jolly. So see, that's the thing. Lolly with jolly.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Feeling I miss consistency is so important. Routine it helps build trust. NkomohNkitnkiti, bringing yourself to a point of understanding the love language will depend on where and how far you want the relationship to go. Dr. Pope says if your love language is your love language is your birthday force on every man. Why? So Freddie those who be say until nude near the mawa, do you keep or you delete it? Very, very good question.
That one said depend on the individual.
I used to believe talking maybe weekly is good, but daily is important.
Daily, absolutely.
Okay. Calista says that, hey, Daavi, I watch your picture every day.
Okay, Calista. Which picture?
No. Wait. Who is that person?
I doesn't know.
You know what? I didn't want to do this, but I want to issue this disclaimer. Lately,
you have pictures on Facebook.
No, I don't know who that person is.
Right. You have pictures on Facebook. He didn't say specific. He's probably one of those people who just admire you and they always go on your page to watch your pictures. Okay. That's pretty much what I don't want you to make anybody feel uncomfortable because
I'm not going to make anybody feel uncomfortable.
Okay.
But I don't know. Can you ID yourself?
Basically, it's someone who has been watching you. There's nothing you can do about it. You are a socialite. People will
somebody is asking you. Let's move on. I hear you.
People will take your pictures to do stuff in their rooms. There's nothing you can do about it.
They take my pictures to do stuff in their room. That alone is scary.
There's nothing going on. There's nothing you can do about it. Just enjoy
Papa, the comment.
And that's why now BB you also stay one who them could be useful fun. Big deal.
Hey, Problem cafe.
Okay.
Okay, so long as they're fighting and always quarreling. Sometimes it means the person just misses.
Christian, check. Use the Facebook for now. We'll fix the YouTube situation. Okay.
But Papa, read the other one. No, the guy was asking about if you're in a long distance relationship, what's the future for them when they fight all the time and quarrel? I think it's just that.
I think I saw like that.
Because and women, if it's a woman thing, please don't look at your woman as a weird person, because in as much as we do it sometimes. Sometimes you walk at especially when you're dating somebody who is far from you. You miss the person, and sometimes there's a way you're trying to communicate that, but not necessarily saying straight. I miss you.
I don't agree. So if
no, but no, I agree now. No. Deeper change. Mitchell was there. Maybe boy brother and say, it's on unnecessary little pettiness that you shouldn't feed into. Let me tell you one thing. And again, I like the word that Missy used. I deal with somebody. When I'm starting trouble, the person can sense it. And all they do is ignore me. Period. And I'm trying to tell the young man that he should not be feeding into it, because it is just unnecessary. Even though I can miss you, it's just unnecessary. You be hormones, starting pettiness. You could just go to get a reassurance and be texting the person and be asking, do you still love me? What the hell? What is this? When the person has not given you any, so if you are the pettiness kind of bear man and so on, all you do is go back and go, what is that? Not more. Like, it's a woman's thing. Emma, we are funny like that sometimes.
No, that is why people find it difficult to feel or to get somebody to love them.
No, so I understand you.
Because I'm talking from a man's side. Send me my call Juma Bana says me know what long distance relationship now. Atlanta, now send me more London. And my friend Juma Ba, my call Juma my bad bread, and all you could do is to pick up a fight because you're hormones. Hormones in the bad one Mushana.
Yeah, but
you know, there are certain things that there are certain things that a man be the destroy, and I say a member be so the to destroy our relationship. Because at the same time now, we pick up that hormones now, a buyer now, would you call flow be by now? No, that time no, you could have changed it. Just be a baby.
About to 1 second, mommy, Daavi.
Okay, and you're not at here for more radio, so and be no I be radio Nkomo yes a bit Nkomo ye da na say party name question na dey sa be kwate for ene ena yedimo ebesie munuaba Daavi B Nkomo na yehwehwehwam ubetimi na we share Facebook, and we say YouTube ni dey na munya nyaye wo, but mumbra YouTube Facebook na yentoa Nkomo didie ne so enema bebre na yesu awa aha na yedimo besie da se ne ye besan ehia yakramo ene na ye drase
ene na
radio for no
we bet was next week
Munjani or Facebook. Now, in the meantime, let's take a quick commercial break.
I every abutre and answer money. Echo Ghana dear. I have a free. Then Suba Kubia or Bia anyone that's here. A lolly cash. And then we will say Bisa, or man for say, and that's dear bay and a war, a fat lolly cash. Mammy, and that's dear bay now, a fat lolly cash.
Me a yes said me already business money. So how do you win this particular app in the day? Make for Ama Ubia, and it say, and no name partners, so what's me sending me free Ghana. So what's sending me scanning in cities and million in dollars, and I don't American India Mubia, I get you for you now. So
Wasumo, I'm what tea, yes, I come to people from say, and that's dear bay and a waffle lolly cash. Menya dancing granny be ma bia we hwa ogo sika pa ora so e dancing bia be na wo e fa lolly cash
brother we see lolly cash bo wa bo mu no hwe itu mi di sika iti bu wallet bu ne bebe anyum bia no sika sha wo obi ode send sika mo obi a ona ye papa na send na man obi send sika mo papa no send bu brother lolly cash wa bo mu ma catch roll bis wa bo mu catch one wa bo papa
sene mo tie no sa pepepe lolly cash e boa omanfo bebre na manya ababa wa pepepe bi wa mo sa ono so se de na obeka afa lolly cash a wo bi so bini aba de na obeka afa lolly cash
oh lolly cash de aboa me kwan bebre so na de ema me ene pa ye sa mre yi me ko be di akra me physical ento bi ko de me to bia na ma show me cut me phone no mas can me pepepe they say de me akronfo bi enti wi am bi say me feel lolly cash abe here and no na be ko
se wate obia e di lolly cash one dance here say lolly cash e na eye apa omu eyisu e de seni sika efi amanone ekọ Ghana say wo amanone ba bia de wo so yisu ane say wo be download lolly cash e wo phone so na wo de aseni sika akoma omanfo call App Store and as Play Store the download it see lolly cash wo busuafo ene wo nuanom ene wo bia wo don bia lolly cash Lolly
cash, lolly jolly. Asempetia. Wa won download there. Bro, afi bro nya ya be there. Eno obia lolly ni jolly. Na ye nkwa kama. Boss, pacho we there make ateo. Sorry. Na I will say if you radio so and yes the system no we only stuck on Facebook to make but to was some mami.
Okay, so now me can say time I'll bufu ye na o de ko throw sa tantrum and also ko ye on say hormones no. You could use that, you could train that hormones no. Abe akoye baby to say the Daavi B frame me and I want frame me and I crop too many de kakra because obi o ha otimi me say o de basa and I ba phone to my small so na me tia asma work no. So what I say, the moment I feel say bia o ma me hu say bia wa fe me na say bibi odomu na o de kasa na o kroko and no sana me tin more. So what I say, because when you come with me with this anger now, what can time cramenti? So what I say, so the same time now you be pulling up with that hormones, you know. Tell that hormones, you know, no so good so now cool down. And I say I sort of crowd no good so now cool down. Then go back to where the person or with me at home can because so what share one and kwala no motifi. We hey kwala be wrong with you. But what change it now can asem no one in the casa ahobrasie so what I say omoti asem no omoti asie dan say you better take my dey go omoso why ti Daavi e hono dey Mr. wa emfa hormones sem me kasa ha because you be na ti hormones.
Okay, yeah, and I do get your point, but I don't want to explain it again. I'm just saying it's on unnecessary more money because he's asking about say they are always fighting. There is a future and a big deal. When these little unnecessary stuff in the bar, just brush it out. Either you could decide to not even pick up the person's call because you know so but when money get too much and so it becomes
and that is where
let me practice say and this almost drag it and money be here I say as you be say calling you is a choice.
That is where just send me a message on Facebook. Send me Papa Abeeku. Go to Papa Abeeku and send me a message on Facebook. That is where also Ohiama information or BB Opede discuss. So
okay.
Yeah, send me a message on Facebook, Papa Abeeku on Facebook. Now, you remember when I said that the last rule of the rules is the S, stay positive. And that's exactly what there's some energy when you constantly admit now, it kind of boomerangs right back to you, because for me, you keep, every time I see your message is about an attack, it's about something like just sometimes just move on. Let's move on. Maybe in the course of our conversation, my friend, later on in the course of the conversation, then you can be like, hey, now we're then I kind of best friend, and two man, I'm friend, then I'll be like, oh yeah, Charlie, this and this and this is what happened. But if I see my phone and all I see is, oh, is that your 10 minutes? Is that how 15 minutes look? I won't even mind you again. I won't even mind you.
But Papa, I get your point. But I also feel like when such a thing happens, you as a partner, if you want that relationship, you should also question yourself a little bit. Do self-introspection and ask yourself, am I doing something? Am I, because I don't think there be a drama in a relationship.
There are people like that.
Oh wow. Okay.
There are people like that. Yeah, there are people like that.
There be a drama.
Like every time you hear from them, it's a complaint.
Yeah, but to me, Nidia, if you're in a relationship, then most of the time, if there's drama, I think that relationship is toxic. It's not. There's no need.
I get your point, but Missy, I'm also asking there. Honestly, obi pa not drama or they be all man stress. Why?
Oh, it will be sad because of one insecurities, and I say, baby. Yeah. You know, like people are like that. If it comes once in a while, it's normal. It happens in every relationship. But it gets tiring, and not you call dog cry for some reason. The subaninti na why the I'm a donut like yeah. And we have to, like, when it comes to these things now, we have to mature ourselves in things like that.
And especially when it's a long distance relationship, like you need to, because first of all, you have no idea what the person's day has been.
Exactly.
I think said Impaka Bibi earlier on said sometimes there are things that they don't even want to bother you with them. Things that they went through during the day
personally,
but it's bothering them. But at the same time, because you are far away, they don't want to transfer that emotions to you. So when you come at them and you do that now, like you messed everything up. Like
can I ask this? Since we're having a conversation and the audience listening, and we want to educate and also impact people positively, how do you communicate when
No, I'm listening.
I'm beginning to suspect somebody, but it's okay.
I'm listening.
Suspect.
How do we, this Kwabucho boys, you all go and mute yourself and go and sleep.
Oh, yeah, some more.
So how do we communicate when the person is far from you? The person might have had a bad day. You don't know what's going on. Let's say consistently, maybe something is going on, because there are some people who will just shut down. They will just quell back. In that, if you're that type of person, you have a long distance relationship, what do you do? And if you're on the other side as the partner, then also be just go quiet. Do not communicate. Don't text the person. Don't say anything. Just just be on your own till the person reaches back to you. What? How do you? Because let's try to help people.
Can I take this? Yeah.
But you can.
What does water do for us?
Quench our thirst.
And then energize us.
Hydrates.
Keep us hydrated.
Now, say the person on the other side and is going through trauma or whatever issues going on. That's the person doesn't share with you. I mean, Daavi, you and I know. You know me when I call you Daavi. and I'm talking to you. You can read my
donation. Absolutely.
Say there's something is not right with you. I don't know. Said in Palkasa say because and then they also kasa or from Kakran. Said no kasa was so. This is Obia. Me no one kasa de biao. It is what about Obia on the kasa de bia? Let's not ignore the signs from our partners. So what I say, we shouldn't ignore the signs. Say and they ask me no kasa crowd person or true me person or koda and I say person me free phone. So what is going on? Don't go on the person. I don't know. I say because the person will be dealing with their own things. They can't even tell you right away. Or person or no or sovereign and send we are what now no much. So no be I expect the main point relationship and it's not about to say the echo check it in Yamabia. Miss you go checking the energy. You know, can was a Yama be any other formal relationship. So what I say, yeah, when we become the two of us and become one, we become one, and the Bible will say the two shall be one. Even though it said the Bible said we are one. No, you have your own breath, I have my own breath. You have the way you deal with things, I have the way I deal with things. So what I say, so it's either. When we come to this point, Nana said, "Bia, what from now who signs Bia? You know me. It is that time, no. You know, say ni pass messy. I know, say ni pass me can't assume say I bet come ni crowd down. That's not the point you want to know because 7 previous and then me can't say a man almost saying now or person who exactly what is going on.
Okay, so but is it not that we care? Don't you also?
Women are like mothers, you know. We have that.
Okay, we'll have the mother instinct.
Okay.
You still have the mother instinct, but you know what? That's not. Because we men, no, we are not wired like women.
Okay.
We take our time to speak. We take our time to voice out what is going on within us. It will pressure me. Me come McDonald's na me ba na pressure me. Who be say me see me go KFC. So what be? We okay. And no, I tell you who say me call McDonald's, I say me try and throw, but you didn't give me time to voice it out to you. So what I say. So what in relationship now, as we say, no, when you're dealing with someone, you have to give the person, Daavi, and not the I said no kasa shed and your papa be say, we okay. Then how? What's going on? And I'll call Juma Bre. Now for Juma Bakra, what did he? And I wonder ye. And I want to walk on into Nama, and I said, send him a making nano. I'm not talking about relationship, I'm talking about things to calm you down. What it could be one of them, could be the possible line here, and they will cast they are changing. You know, I can say, they view, and now could be no harm with dream, or can't say could be any harm with dream. No, don't go by says other way then. A dream now call dream now point. And ye be na obi be call jumama or be so jumama say what point be fee. Calm yourself down. Pediani di no musuo ne da. So what I say, china bi o usara na pana call juma. Don't and funny pa crowd you show trim ne da. You know, and some making na no home. Even if you want to ask now, don't ask at that present no. Because every person make a wa. Me person make a to me sim obi na ha me adwuma. It's another time will be a din common na bet me akofa ba say Odona na hwana na how adwuma ma obufu saa no. So that time no I can be calm down to meet my day any wakasa, but a per se exactly what went on without giving you solution.
Okay, so let me come in at this point.
The problem
say obi ohono muso so a Daavi obi ohono muso so a o kacha o sa no say we mbusa na obeka say you don't care. So I think you have to know the person you're dealing with. Me for instance, no. Say okacha me say obi na how we jumema. What I'm going to tell you is, do you want to talk about it? I'm going to ask you a question. Do you want to talk about it now? Or you want to talk about it later? Then you're going to let me know, say, hey, Bia, the way I will feel and you don't want to talk about, I'll respect that and I'll give you your space. And we're going to talk about something else and not that. Then I will feel say you want to talk about it, you can bring it up. But believe me, I'm not going to ask you again because I'm expecting say, why you're okay, you're going to talk to me about it. And if you don't talk to me about it, men dream say me refi. I'm expecting you to talk to me about it because I care.
I think that most men will not bring it up again.
No,
it would
do.
depend on
If they don't find,
it would depend on what it is. Like for instance, ABR, you have to say Obia or go through Nkratasem, right? There are times when why it will just hit you and you get all confused, disoriented. You know, so go through Nkata. He doesn't have to every day tell you say Nkata na made home, Nkata na made home. Sometimes you just give him his space. Like you should. There's some things that some of the things you should be able to pick up on, right? Ebiso just like you're saying, he feels like they are not stuff that he should come home and or he should call you to bother you with them, because at the end of the day, what they want to hear is, oh, Ebia Mafio, let's talk about stuff about between us. Like they are bothered, okay. There's a lot going on in their mind, okay. But not the time to talk about what happened. This guy that pissed me off at work. At the end of the day, you don't even know the guy. You don't know the beginning of the story. You don't know how. Like I feel sometimes you even want to block it out of your mind, even though it's bothering you. Now he has to go back and recount at the time now, all go through some emotional imbalance. And if you push him off, you are not being fair to him by you thinking that he's not being fair to you. Because Philip, my major said, "Nah, we have to know everything." Yes, eventually you will if you have to know it, but sometimes just let things simmer down, and don't take everything personal. The problem is most ladies take everything personal,
and we think that a problem.
Exactly,
right?
Not everything is about you.
Yeah.
Unless you want to say you've done something that needs to be talked about, but don't think that everything is about you. Sometimes let things take their natural process. And you be an obit me for. Sometimes allow the process to take its course. You can't force the process. See,
I think that's true. I guess
the point that I was going to get on was building the trust as in a long distance, and I think basically we've talked about it because there are times where we jump into these conclusions. There are times where we jump into these conclusions thinking that because the person is in a certain kind of funky mood, it's you, or the person is doing something which you'll be for, that kind of thing. And these things are very critical. And I think basically we've talked about this, so I won't even belabor it anymore. But that is very, very essential. Like, let's build a trust to the point that if the person is not being their normal self, don't overthink it and don't make it about you every time. If it's about you, eventually you find out. But sometimes it has nothing to do with you, and it's something that they don't even want to bother you with it at that time. Eventually, yeah, maybe it will come to you. But at that time, if that is the case, just leave it alone. And yeah, let's talk about the last one, and then we can close for the days. Quality communication. And it's interesting how they talked about quality communication. So basically, the main focus of quality communication is quality over quantity. Okay. It shouldn't necessarily be that every 2 hours you should text yourself. Sometimes you don't even have to talk every day. But make sure that every time that you get to communicate, it's quality. Every time that you text the person, the most important thing is let someone smile just seeing your name without reading the text. These days with a WhatsApp, it gives you kind of like a preview. you see the person who has texted you without reading the text, be anxious to read the text instead of being oh shit, I could see it again. I'll read it later. Like don't let your text messages be read later
why
type.
Why
I
you
could see
smiling?
Japan America now. Don't let your text be sometimes and some these are some of the reasons why Obibomo blue tick for a long time, because they see your text and they are thinking of how to reply in a very politically correct way. And sometimes in the course of thinking that, they even forget to reply to you. Now, it did 3 hours, 2 hours, but if it's a text that the person is always excited to read, more than likely you almost get an instant reply. But if your text become a chore, reading from you becomes a chore, a psychological breakdown, like another U-turn of his whole routine for the day. Yeah. Munjai. Yenjai. So let's
come on, I don't know why I'm going to
so let's
there's so many times where some men too, you don't want to read their text messages. Yeah. You don't want to hear from them.
You're right. You're right about that. You're right.
So let's focus on the positive communication.
Because they don't have anything nice to say for your pussy to get wet. What the hell?
Jesus.
What are you Some people don't even know how to do such thing, you know? So what do I do feel me? When you are okay style be there and run and be no, but I'm just asking though. I
think next week we'll continue.
Papa and said dimpa maybe someone said mistake. Yeah, to mom to mean kind
double stress.
I'm
going
to change my name.
Oh, Missy, you know. Oh, what kind? No, but I'm asking a very honest question though.
Okay, but okay, I could see. Is
there a time where you guys will even remember a style?
Some night. It's almost every day.
But why don't you people text that thing?
With my day, sometimes baby, I need Jinano. Any
too high.
You go sometimes over never been a baby with Jinano. That's our trousers and start to say, I can see. So I said, it's you know, but you are doing free swim to me.
Problem and coming.
Now it don't mean texting the background. Is it not pleasant to know that the woman that you're dealing with?
That's why I said men and women are wired differently.
Okay, Yati.
So
you cannot be romantic in long distance. You can only be romantic.
You can. And I put the crowd more. Because that's the only thing. That's the only thing you can give at that point.
But when you say
yes.
It is all catch up. Say, no, the way I now for now me feel. That's the way it may last for 1 week. It means we okay. 1 week to can't text or be okay.
That's 7 bit make us 7 be an no fear. Because time I make us when I say be Bontia. I don't person me so me Charles na so be say I'm the nante.
The Ukas has now Jack Besson.
And remember dear, and I'm just remember dear what time
easy cry. Easy cry.
Unless in the
public bathroom be crack.
So just it's never be an na but you know because you know the back you know. So
now it makes sense to me.
So that's it. Yeah, I'm not too boss kakramai.
No, you are Obi will fear no on theater than the buffua.
And also will fear. So I say, and I say, no fear no walk Roma. Would always meet you in the 10 beer, but to be an ameno M1 me.
Okay, 80 unam chrome. Meteha, Mafel, Metra May, Mashutuama, Okay, why I anxious? Yeah, because I said me better. Uko here, me. When it be story when nipa musa.
Papa ni asma make can say me.
Oh, any jack in the any jo. And I was just any study any na me person ni na me.
I go say.
Said you found your child me ba some can say be funny quick. Okay, the person can say any na 2024 e dey. Any move jack.
Yeah, mama.
Some messages no
Resolution. Yeah, mama.
First, some message in a bar. Who you know what you Number 2.
You look behind, so
Number 2, no, what granted, okay, we shall know what the phone out to home. Because if you now no boss to the general.
You need a better environment to watch it very well.
So that's it.
Oh, this afternoon, gonna come back to no question the year, no answer.
That's it. 80, and I'll do also drive. And I didn't ban now. Yes. Hey, one.
Damn.
It's never be an answer.
I remember being no accident. So when you get to your back,
I'll bet the brain now.
And also,
what's the same moment? I said 2024. No, you be good.
Jack, where are you? I am here.
Madam, there's some more. I was able to change about the soon was one.
Oh man, Charlie, come on ahead, but
Jack, where are you? I am here. 2024.
I think
Jackie Chan now, Jackie Chan.
What about those say, Krana? And they bet me who the bet my pick pointed there.
My pick and I'll be the person to say, wait out to the way.
Ah, wait the meaning. With the meaning.
That's a physical and no.
I won't have a because Nipa a cobra. It is a wow. Why you be better cancer want to swap? And so, what's the one who claim and your master show work? Who the banner no evidence I could explain that.
Next week, your topic, yeah.
I got to bed it, bro.
We would do. I want us to finish this before we do the love language. But
okay.
What's over that
Meko this weekend.
Oh, okay.
No, but I'll still come on a love language. Because I've got a lot to say of it.
Will you be available next week or the week after? If we can give you time to
relax. Can do it next week. We can do it next week. Oh, that's fine.
Okay. All right. Then we'll do that one next week. And then the week after, we are going to talk about, they say, how to make him miss you. And then 5 text messages that can make him fall for you crazy.
But have you
text message?
No, Papa no.
And I beg you,
text messages are when you send to Obia.
And I said, do you have them or are you going to take it from us? Do you have those messages?
I'll tell you what type of
messages. No, he's going to discuss. I'll check it.
Oh, okay.
But do you know I've been reading on these things lately?
Then we have
a serious matter.
And the 2024.
And the 2024. What the kind?
2024. Your obey mistake. Obey
cross. So November na bojack.
Obey
jacket. Hijack now, baby. Oh, you better hijack your rough.
The way I remember the partner jacket. You know what? My prepare for 2024. My chat. That's the dear minimum now. My step up me game. Oh yes.
Hijack. And next, so at least we have very interesting weeks ahead of us. Next week we'll be really about
last month of the year.
Yeah, we are going out with a bang.
We are kind of hard.
Yeah.
Finishing
Obian really
because
about love language.
that year 2024 mudia you be hijack obia.
What name are we going to give hijack cry?
Inside
joke, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And you know, episode of about 12:32. It is a young job, 30-second submission. But say, my for one starting. General overview, 30 seconds overview.
Oh, okay. So, I started with communicate. I mean, maybe two or so about a long distance relationship, and then what I brought up was communication, a direct communication, understanding communication, respect communication. We have to give. Make sure so be our share be no nipa be actual comments or be crowd say the topics we have to talk about. But this is one good thing for me. Like I came on, me can say. I've loved the way now things are going now because I had maybe I know me kuta kusia maybe body and say me kuta maybe did be at share your mind and your views. And almost sharing now, so I think me I can made the beer to me hopeful. Say the Daavi the beer to me hopeful. Say and I miss you so checking in your menu. Yet I share for and I say viewers now I say. Next week, said yeah, kind of love language. I think love language, and I have a lot to say because in my book, love language is one of the keys on there. And it'll be a see. Now next week is your tour, so I don't know how much I'm gonna say, but I think that's all I can say for now.
Just prepare for a filler, but with the blow your mind, nah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of topics, and I think I will get a lot from my book too. Because with my book, my book is called The Uncommunicable. The uncommunicated relationship, uncommunicated expectations, the things we don't talk about, but you expect me to know.
Right.
Wow.
That's the title of the book. So I've got topics on the topics to talk about here. And one of them is the love language.
Nice. Okay, we'll be looking forward to it. Now, Dr. Pope, I said he's been giving hints all night too.
I tell you.
Yo. Now, Bibi,
Doc.
Okay, Doc.
We missed you on the show today. What's up?
We'll talk on the flip side. I sent him the link and so. Missy, 30 seconds. Boss, Charlie, thank you very much. Hopefully, we'll see you next week.
Especially concerning long distance relationship. Long distance relationship, to me, and I feel it takes a lot of dedication, patience, and respecting people's boundaries and stuff like that. Yes, me notes but since it's 30 seconds no. I think communication is the key. Know the person you're dealing with. Don't push too much. Don't stress each other because already, since the person is far away, connection it to me breaky. If you really like the person and you wanna stay in the relationship with the person, try some relationship sana bond na is stronger. I think that's the only advice I'm gonna give for now. Next week, hopefully, we'll continue if God permits.
Thank you.
Daavi.
Well, it's been quite an interesting evening. Sedipa, welcome and thank you for joining in.
Thank you.
Better nonsense. Yeah, sometimes we just feel like starting trouble. That's all I'm sorry. In Yandia 2024, no, so we promise so say Yandia a bit in your assistant. That Now, I think the Missy had said most. I think the communication aspect is very important. In as much as we have differences, everybody is different. Some people, when they're going through stuff, they don't want to talk to anybody. I feel for the benefit of that relationship and your partner's sanity, a text message or something, you should just do it. I'm going through something or some bother. I haven't, but I will get back to you. I think that should work, knowing who you're dealing with. It will clear all doubts. It will help with all those insecurities and all that it is to person feeling a certain type of way about the relationship. With that being said, good luck to all of you, those of you that have lovers outside your homes or in a different place, keep the love burning, keep the communication going. The sexting, it should be important. Please don't hesitate. But pay attention to the P's and the D's and the sizes and how they look like. So obi di bi bechia was a counterfeit with me ashum where you would dear.
To be able to identify.
Sabi a child the ko enumu utafre mu di
tafre bromski o se won
kwati a wo fe ho ne nuamane de etimi de to animu a utimi identify wacha afe so what the best afe dia and so utimi picking it out. It is some nuanom mema no adwene no sometimes se ni nyina kodi ase ho a minim se ase ho no eni modia na check on say they deciding bakai no na ka say hey moja akra kosoro na hwa di mo kire bi wa nya pam ye hope say enkoma yedi anwumre ensei obi afie na mum ebeye nkrofo relationships here. That's a ne. Where's any more share? Papa. Me guy ma.
Okay.
Papa mo bibika.
Aka say you fit come you. Aba say me waka.
Anyum we. And kanu.
This song was made purposely for LDRs.
Hey,
dedicated to all involved in long distance relationships.
This song is dedicated from my heart to somebody special out there.
Somebody special.
I love you too. Right? I love you too. It's real.
We all love you, somebody.
It has been an interesting discussion. I believe say obia esua bibi efimu and that's it say more comment here more share. I really enjoyed the discussion today. I love the comments and the contributions from everybody. Names in it does mean to me will be
Irene, amen.
Na makojo obi din wo ntimi da obi bia ase said impa da wase to
thank you,
joining us. We hope to see you more often. Definitely see you next week. We hope to see you more often. Announcement that me is still valid.
But you repeat why?
Eddie Beja me say omupe boys. And no say hana ope 2024 it's na Daavi kind yembedi ago. You need time edibedi ago. Hijacking kwa no hana person hijack you obi a mami hu ana person obi hijack you nso a mami hu
person obi low jack on so
So far, mommy, no more do almost some other too many. And say no, what friend me, I will reveal their names to you. Na someone can say obey to media and wa wasema. And say no, ya do be as mom contributing a kuku ban and any mom contributing ya the money na say. Be also by show no so we be contributing Daavi that say. Munya da wase that miss us. And
What's all did you make it by I say, Papa.
Friday, variety night, and some baby Friday. We're trying to talk to some people. I'm trying, in fact, so be on connection to this lady. I'm trying your friend Efia Asante also by a singathon from the 24th to the 27th. Also about 3 days continuous.
Hey. Wow.
I said
record. Guinness record.
So Obi connection to link to her mommy. I'm also doing my homework, but
that's nice. Yeah, won't pay man.
Yeah, and a bad idea. But other than that, there's a lot of exciting stuff to talk about on Friday. And so no.
Friday already, I'll mind my business because I said with them. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Your friend Papa baby Yanka, me did you made you me. AJ, no, or boy, it's dom, back door. And so no. Next week, hopefully, you be home. I mean, Uncle will be